Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him. The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Stories, The Path of Destinies. I literally know nothing about this game. I purchased it. I saw some of the video. It looked like it had a really cool art style. It's a top-down action game of some sort. And that's all I know. I'm going into this one truly blind. I did, well, let's little bit of on the side here. I did play like 5 minutes of it, and the controls were really tight and awesome. So I said, let's stop here and let's do this fresh. So I know like 5 minutes of it. Give me that much at least. I had to test the recording and all that stuff. But anyway, beyond that, know nothing else about the game. So let's go ahead and do this. So hold the right mouse button to move. And like I said, the controls in this game are pretty cool. You can see he's very, it's all pretty much mouse driven. Your character is very oh, spin to win. Achievement unlocked. I did not know that was an achievement. I was just trying to demonstrate that you can, do all this, that his movement is quite fluid. Very much so. And that's what struck me the most when I was playing this, is that it's very, the controls are actually quite nice for being mouse driven. Whereas normally it wouldn't be quite so much.
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Alright, attack. Like so. Excellent. And the nice thing is he will jump to attack, even if I'm far away. Yeah, when an enemy's about to attack, you attack them to counter. So, like I said, as we come up here, you'll see when they're about to attack me. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, he'll automatically jump on them when that's the case, or well, if I click it properly, he'll jump on them. He'll travel the gap between himself and the enemy, which is what I was trying to get at there, although not as eloquently as that.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Alright, hold down the attack to grab, and then aim, and then release the throw. Got it. Alright, so grab this guy and throw him off the edge. There we go. Grab this guy, throw him off the edge. Grab this guy, and off the edge you go. Excellent. I like it.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke. making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
How did the kid get his hero's sword?
Through. Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you.
Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword.
And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
Now, in case you haven't figured at this point, the narrator, it's much like Bastion and Transistor in that regard, where there's a narrator that's constantly talking, saying what you're doing and what's going on and all that stuff. It's so far so good on that. It does mean it's going to make it a little bit harder for me to inject some personality into it, but you know, we'll see how this works. Open the chest.
And wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
I just so happen to be standing next to a workshop or a workbench.
Perfect.
Alright, swords. Sword crafting. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords, gather the required materials from the chest scattered throughout Boreas. Select the sword's current level, special power at the next level. Next level, level 1, look badass. Okay, great. The resources need to upgrade 3 ore, which I happen to have. Alright. You have enough resources, craft your first sword now. Alright,
A hero sword. QED.
QED, indeed. Alright, and the next upgrade takes 30 ore and a wind essence, which I have. So we just need the ore then. The next one. Alright, back out of that we go, and we gotta raise it to the sky. We gotta be all Zelda like it. And music is fantastic. I have it turned down,
He got for
but
settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her, and she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid.
the music is quite nice. The art style is very good. Obviously, since it's YouTube, I've got the music turned down a little bit just in case. But yeah, everything is, and I like I said, the control. I can't say enough about it. You'll see a little bit later how smooth and fluid the controls are. In fact, you'll see it right now.
It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. Wise-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you." "Cute," said Reynardo. Ah, ravens.
More ravens, huh? Darn you, ravens. Throw you. Ooh, okay, let's do, oops. Ah, I forgot to click on this guy before he did anything. There we go. That guy, do a little counterattack. Thank you kindly.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How'd he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Alright, use the altar to learn new skills. Can't believe I took damage like that. I wasn't really paying attention. Skills. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout Boreas to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. There are 4 tiers of skills. The more truths you discover, the more tiers you unlock. 1 truth, 2 truth, and 3 truths for the tiers. Here you can find a description of each skill and its unlock requirements. And I have a skill point to spend. Go buy the hook shot skill. Alright, we will do that. Use a hook shot to navigate across gaps and pull enemies. Press Alt to use. I will do that.
Starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Hooking enemies consumes stamina, so I gotta be careful about that. Posts can be hooked in order to cross gaps. Press Alt to hook the posts, or to pull enemies towards me. Alright, good. And as I was about to say here, this is when the movement really gets very fluid, because I don't even need to be that accurate. He'll just grab it right away, and it's just, you can chain these things together really very quickly here. As you'll see there, like that. Very fluid.
There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book!
Shouted the kid, and took off.
No! Peter!
But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye-beam.
Alright, this thing's coming for me. Let's hide over here, maybe. Yeah, that's right. Look the other way. Nothing over here. Oh, I sliced him in half. Wow. Awesome. By the way, the narrator, the voice acting for the narrator, quite good too. if I can't praise the game enough, this I haven't gotten this is about as far as I've gotten into it. So I you know, it could be all downhill from here. I don't know, but right now I am loving it. Every part of it.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Alright. Oh, can I break this box? Indeed I can. I get some health back. Excellent. And some ore. Sweet. Is there anything else I can break? Can I break all these boxes? Is there... Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Alright, cool. Cool. I'll take it. I will take it. That dust ominously blowing in the wind there. What's left of that kid. Okay. Nothing there. Some health, which I'm already filled up. And anything else? Nothing. Oh, but I didn't get to see what was in there.
What's the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him.
Where are you running, rebel?
Cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults.
Just going out for milk?
Renato yelled back.
Where can you run?
Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Our first big choice. Let's see, do we save our friend? Can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time and Ronaldo needed a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. I guess it helps that he is a hare as well. Build the Sky Ripper, which is the best name of anything ever. The rebellion was out of time, and Renardo needed a game changer, an ancient artifact that defeated the Lost Gods. Would indeed be a game changer, though it was split in 2 pieces many years ago. Renardo could rebuild it by first getting its armature. Ultimate weapon? Old friends. Ultimate weapon, old friends. Let's go with old friends.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.